What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Man, it's been a while since I've said that. Starting off my first vlog in I think just about a year and a half. Obviously leaving off with the last vlog, the new rally to Las Vegas with all the supercars. But we are back in Calabasas. Feels so good to be starting the content yet again. Obviously we have the beautiful SVR. And here we have our new 2021 Ford F450. In the last video we had the 2019, this one being a facelift. We have some new tail lights, same spec. We got the black on black interior, but the front is where we got the main facelift right there. Looking good, looking good. We got the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, but you guys are used to these cars. As you can tell by the title of the video, I have yet to show the latest addition to our garage. Currently sleeping in there. If you guys haven't been living under a rock, you've probably seen images on our Instagrams or all over social media, but she's a real beauty, so I had to make a YouTube video. So let's open up the garage doors, get her pulled out, and start the video. First up, gotta move the SVR. You guys remember these cars, the usuals to the channel. We got the Bugatti Veyron Whitesse and the Koenigsegg Agera RS1. Looking good in the left side of the garage. Moving over, we got the old lady, the 1959 Chevrolet Impala convertible. But the star of today's video, you guys, the latest addition to our garage, the 2004 Pagani Zonda S Roadster. Check out this beauty. We got it finished in Geneva Yellow Metallic, which is this very pretty metallic yellow paint job that you guys will have a better look at once it's parked outside in the sun. Obviously currently parked with the carbon fiber roof up, but it is a convertible. We got the iconic split wing moving on to the back, and those sexy quad exhaust tips. Let's get a cold start and pull her out of the garage. Naturally aspirated V12, baby. Nothing better. So obviously now we have the Zonda parked outside. The car speaks for itself, but let's go over some of the key details that makes this specific car a little more unique than the other, I guess you can call them normal Zonda S's. So this one was actually the development car for the Zonda F, which debuted in 2005. Like I mentioned before, this one was a 2004, so they used most of the parts that they debuted on the Zonda F on this car. So we can get started with the Zonda F carbon fiber front splitter, as you can see there. We have these updated Zonda F fog lights on the bottom. One of the most important aesthetic features from the outside, personally, I think, are the addition of the Zonda F mirrors. Normally, if you guys have seen photos on the internet, the Zonda S's have the mirrors mounted right here from the A-pillar. Looks kind of interesting, to say the least. Over here on the side, we have the 19-inch Zonda F wheels. Right there in gloss aluminum, looking very good, very good. The steel Brembo brakes. And if we move on to the back side of the car, we have the addition of the NACA air intakes, providing more cooling to the massive 7.3 liter naturally aspirated V12 by AMG, which we will take a closer look of once this car is actually in Transformers mode. And yes, you guys heard me right, this car has a Transformers mode. The rear clamshell opening up, the front opening up. Unfortunately, it doesn't have scissor doors, but the doors are pretty unique themselves. But if we move on to the backside, there's also some more unique features of this car. We have the split Zonda S wing, looking very, very nice. This car is equipped with the Zonda F Sport exhaust, which gives it a bit of a more deep, thunderous sound rather than the more restricted, quiet, earlier Zondas. It also has the factory ECU tune that bumps the motor up from, I think it's 550 horsepower originally, up to 650. So obviously this car is all carbon fiber, extremely lightweight, and 650 horsepower from its time is pretty quick. So I think that's pretty much it for its unique features on the outside. The Zonda S looking very, very good. Beyond blessed to add this gem to our collection. But man, is she pretty. Let's move on to the interior. So tucked away in this little pocket is actually the door handle of the Zonda. So if you just lift up like that, you are greeted by the absolutely beautiful interior of the Zonda S. Now some more key features that are specific to this car are the addition of the Zonda F Nardi steering wheel with the beautiful wood and perforated leather design. Now that wood design actually gets transferred over to the shifter for the 6-speed manual transmission along with the handbrake there. Now, as you guys probably know, a 6-speed manual transmission paired with a 7.3 liter naturally aspirated V12, this thing is a absolute joy to drive. Now, if we take a closer look at these door panels, lots and lots of clear carbon. Pagani known for their beautiful carbon fiber work, as you can see in the tub as well. The interior of this car just absolutely incredible. We got a pair of speakers over the headrest. Now in the next clip, we're actually going to be removing the top and putting this baby into Transformers mode, which is just something else. That's crazy because the Koenigsegg also has a Transformers mode, but that car is a 2018. This car in 2004, just way ahead of its time. So let's open her up. Now check out how crazy this car looks all opened up. Now sporting the convertible look, which in my opinion looks a lot better than it does with the top up. And like I mentioned before, lots of clear carbon. The entire underside of this rear clamshell all finished in gloss carbon fiber. In addition to that, we actually had Horatio Pagani sign the car right here back in Monterey Car Week of 2019 in the same yellow found on the exterior of the car. Massive 7.3 liter naturally aspirated V12 by AMG. Obviously the cover finished in clear carbon as well. And a cool feature that most people probably don't know about Zondas is the top, when you actually remove it, can fit in this front little carbon fiber tray. So this tray would fold down like that. You would put the top in and then just close it back up, which is a feature most supercars today don't even have, but Pagani way ahead of its time in 2004. Now you might be thinking, doesn't look like there's much trunk space in the front or the back, so how do you fit your luggage? Well, Pagani came up with a really cool solution. On the sides we have these clear carbon fiber cases with these leather straps, and inside you can find a set of custom Pagani suitcases that are finished in the same leather found on the inside of the car, but still not much space in there. Can probably only fit the suitcase and some tools, but nonetheless still pretty cool by Pagani. Now that we've pretty much talked about most of the features of the Zonda in our driveway, I think it's time we take this baby for a rip and see how she performs on the road. So another pretty crazy fact about this specific car is it's actually the first fully licensed and insured Pagani Zonda in North America, being driven on the roads. This thing is just absolutely phenomenal. Now some other cars comparable at its time was obviously the 2005 Carrera GT and the 2004 Ferrari Enzo, but those cars are a lot stiffer and more brutal. This car is more of a cruiser. Beautiful turning radius, the sound, just listen to that V12 screen. my. The sound is just something else. Now you guys also might be familiar with this climate control system because it's also found in the Lamborghini Murcielago, which is a pretty cool fact. Obviously both cars deriving from Italy and Horacio Pagani working at Lamborghini at a young age. This car does share some features, but man, the driving experience of this car is just uncomparable. So one last thing I feel the need to share with you guys is the use of these aircraft style switches. So obviously we have the rear fog lamps, the front fog lamps, we have the defroster, and we have the interior light. And last but not least, we have the hazard. So if you want to pop the hazards, you actually just pull it out like that. To turn it off, just push it back in. But now that we're back home, I think I'm gonna hop out of the car and wrap up the video. Now as the sun starts to set, I think it is time to wrap up the video. The Zonda back home with its other stablemates there, the 59 Impala, the Agera RS1, and the Veyron Whitesse, the newest member to the family, the Pagani Zonda S Roadster. Just an absolute gem of a car, and one we are so lucky to have in the collection. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed my first video after almost a year and a half. I promise the videos are going to start rolling out, and make sure you subscribe, because in the next video, you guys, there may or may not be another new car. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys in the next video.